Welcome back to in today's video. I'm one of the things to extend. In today's video, we're going to be doing a speed build of, well, adding on to our big residential area here, since we need a whole lot more population for workers, and then also making a new metro hub, and also to complement the new population, adding in a whole lot of stores, which then adds in quite a bit of employment problems. But that's besides the point. I did find a solution for our university. Apparently in the beginning of the series I put the school out policy on for some reason. It was probably when I was going to do a whole load of farms, so I wanted a whole lot of workers just for the farms. But basically that just makes it to where only smart people go to get higher education. So I turned that off, and basically near immediately we were able to get that. Then I also did that in a sports stadium, which I did do that off camera. I wasn't in this episode, but very well in the speed build. But there's me adding in the commercial area. So that was all of our needs. I added in the president's office, I think it's called, and then I just fixed up the train line. Delete that, and because I forgot to place in the pulp or the mill for making paper, I was working on making the forestry area for getting that up to level 2 to then get that, and I added in their metro stop here, and then I just added in some more trees just to make it look all nice. Then I brought our metro line down, and then this then allowed for us to get more people connected to our transit system than just with the bus route, which obviously is a good thing because then we can get even more people to get through. And I mean, then that will bring down traffic. And I just added in the paper factory or whatever it's called to make paper. But I added that in. Then I connected the fences all up to it. And then, because we needed the main building for it, and I didn't like it in terms of going inside that industry area, because, like, the industry building for the oil area, I honestly really like the look of it. Honestly, I'm tempted to start using it in, like, just builds in general, because it just is such a nice looking building, and especially for, like, office spaces or just parking spaces. And then I did add in some more services like school, and then just bought some more tiles to expand our river, since we can do one nice big expansion to our residential area, which we are getting quite close to these hills, which is basically going to be kind of where the ending of it, because I'm going to have the center island kind of be ended off by this hill, and that the water goes along the very lower edges of it, obviously, because water doesn't go up, it stays down. Or it goes down. But then I just added in the quarter walls. Got rid of any terrain that was coming out, the extra terrain. And it does show up any terrain that was popping out now, just because the water level decreased, but as water starts to flow back into it, which you'll see that in the final variation of it. Once water starts to flow back into it, it will, hopefully it will look all good. I mean, I can always just change that a bit. The only thing is that because of all the buildings I placed right along the edges, that's kind of a problem. Which, now that reminds me, I think I gotta add in some more sidewalks, but that's fine. And I did just try to unlock the tax office, which, I mean, it wasn't really that hard to do. I basically just placed all those things for it and then deleted them. But I connected that all up, and then that was all good. And then I got this nice little area, filled that up with trees since there was nothing you could really fit in there. And then I attempted to place some paths. It wouldn't let me place down my normal path in there, so I got a bit angry. But I did end up doing some slight alterations, or moving this down to a further point, to where I had some more space, to where I could upgrade it. And then I placed it down in another place. And then I basically just kept on doing that trick just because of this very short distance in between there. But that's kind of it for that thing. Neural paths. Then I just fixed up the core that I deleted, just to give me some more space to then put in the path there. And then, I mean, the water in this clip is already starting to get quite high, but as it flows down to the end, it starts to go down a bit, obviously. But, then I filled that all in. And then some buildings started to become abandoned because most of the people that were going to be working moved over to working in that commercial center. But, this is going to be like our new commercial slash, office, like, hub area. Like we had in the original area of our our original transit hub. This is going to be a slightly smaller one in terms of size, but it's going to overall be bigger in terms of people using it, just because of it being mostly focused on metro. And so I have an express line connecting the two hubs. This doesn't really get a whole load of people using it, but it's fine. Brought the line down further, and then I added in, or well, then I brought, and then stuff got messed up there. But then I filled up water into here, since my people could be good, gave them power, and then I messed around with some of the stats on that, and then I added on to here with some more roads, and then forget if I did this during speed build, but I built a train, or I expanded the orange line route, or well, the route that goes in the low density residential area, bring people into the city. I expanded that to where it made like a half circle shape between two transit hubs. Now you can get from your transit hub from the low residential area. And here it is. And then I did just add an airport express line because the airport's gonna be where our current air city hub is. But we didn't do exactly major changes in terms of a whole load of stuff, but here's the final product. I do hope you've enjoyed this speed build, and if you have, make sure to subscribe, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!